I studied abroad in Barcelona in spring 2013 and in Cuba in the summer of 2013.
My program was called Global Seminar Race, Class, and Gender in the Economic System or Political System in Cuba.
I went to Argentina on a public health program with SIT.
I attended University in New South Wales. It was spring 2014.
I'm Executive Director for Student Success with the Office of Diversity, Equity, and Community Engagement. We've certainly worked with students who had doubts about whether or not they could make an international experience happen.
One of the major deterrents I had, or maybe fears I had, was financially. Maybe this wouldn't be feasible.
My greatest barrier was the financial aspect of it.
For those students who are wondering whether or not this is financially feasible, I would encourage them to go for it.
Starting the application process and looking at all the different scholarships that became available to me, I realized that I could probably swing it.
What I found out through the study abroad office and other people in my program is there's plenty of scholarships that help you out.
There's so much aid available, especially for people that have never been abroad.
Our study abroad advisors also gave us advice as to what other resources we could do, for example, like raise money, writing a sponsorship letter.
You'd be surprised how many resources there are on this campus and in the International Education Study Abroad networks, opportunities for students to be eligible for scholarships to fund their experience.
I ended up getting a big substantial scholarship through study abroad office and also through the program itself, so I was able to pay for most of it, which was really, really great for me.
Most of my trip was paid for.
The study abroad office can definitely make it possible if you're willing to put in the effort.
We're looking for ways to help make it more possible for more of these students to have that as part of their CU experience. At CU, people would be surprised to know about 20% of our student population are first generation in their family to go to college.
Well, at first my parents were not too happy about me wanting to go abroad.
Being that I was going to go to Cuba, my parents were a little worried because there's no way that they can just call me or email me, send me a text.
For Spain, my parents were they're not used to any of this. They're not used to people going abroad, or they don't know.
The study abroad office, they gave us tips. I know there's a packet for parents specifically.
Some of the information was available in Spanish for them since they only speak Spanish.
My parents speak Spanish, and when I actually got over there, they became friends with my host parents because they could speak Spanish to them.
The study abroad office, they offer a lot of tips for parents, contact information for parents, stuff like that. So at the end of the day, everything worked out fine.
The study abroad office is always keeping an eye on you, and they choose programs that are very focused on safety.
The students were able to tell their parents, this is how I can do it, this is how I can pay for it. And so that's very rewarding when students are able to put that together and have an experience and bring it back to their families and share what it meant to them.
I had always wanted to study abroad as soon as I got to CU, and I knew that that was going to be a priority for me, but graduating 4 years was also a priority.
Absolutely did not affect my ability to graduate on time.
It didn't affect at all my graduation date.
All the classes I took while I was abroad did count towards my major.
All the classes I chose fit within my major.
The study abroad office, they offer a huge list of what those credits will transfer in as.
It really helps to just have that relationship with your advisors and with the study abroad staff as well, because they're there to help you and they want you to go abroad. They want you to have this experience and be able to bring it back.
Study abroad office was fantastic throughout the whole thing.
The study abroad office actually helped us out a lot.
Gave me plenty of great advice on places I could go, options.
Any email, you email them, you call them, and they're ready for you for whatever question it is.
For me, being the first time out of the country, they really held my hand through the whole thing, and it was really great to have that level of support.
Basically, everything went smooth for us thanks to the study abroad office.
For students hesitating about this, I would encourage you to start inquiring.
It's going to change your life, and it's going to open your eyes to different things that you never would have imagined.
Do it. You might be afraid now, but do it. It's it'll change your life. It's so awesome.
Just being able to like look at the world from a different perspective is so important.
Even if it's a 5-week study abroad program or a 4-week study abroad program, it's something that would open your eyes just amazingly.
There's a lot of resources on this campus that can help students, and not a lot of students don't know that, especially being first generation.
Even if you're hesitant, even if you're afraid a little bit, you'll definitely get over it, and guaranteed you'll love it.
It's one of the greatest things that could happen.
You stand to benefit more than you would ever imagine. And so I just encourage you to go for it again.